or more of intense pulse light treatments. And literally, I don't know if I could have gotten that in just 1, 2, or 3 treatments. Guys, this is one product. So when you can take the skin and make it better, the texture, the discoloration, and then the depth of the wrinkles with one product, that floors me. I feel like every single person should be on this product because we're either all correcting, we're maintaining, or we're preventing, right?
Not cool.
They're
Okay.
One of the things that I feel from a clinical aesthetic standpoint is truly the most amazing thing for me when I see all of these client before and afters. Yes, it helps with lines, depth of wrinkles, skin texture, tone, and etc. But every single person, I don't care who they are, as they age, their pores get bigger, no matter what we do. And this product works on pores like I've never seen anything look like or ever work on pores. And for the cost that we have of this product of $80 and then now $120 for both of them, you know, when somebody tells you it's expensive, guys, they're spending that much on makeup. They could spend less on makeup if they just treated and made sure the canvas of their skin was healthier and better. This is amazing. This truly looks like somebody had Botox instead of just using Miriam night cream. So again, you've got the bunny lines, the glabella lines there, and then underneath the eyes, it even is better, the skin tone. Look at the depth of the wrinkle in her forehead. I mean, that's amazing. One product, again. Everybody has this at some point or the other. We don't have as many tear ducts around our eyes, many oil glands around our eyes as we do on the rest of our skin. So definitely, when you can get a change like this for somebody, that's huge, that's major. This looks like she had a combination of some lasers and filler treatments. Guys, again, it's one product. I just am floored when I see these pictures. I have pictures of my clients that I sometimes don't even put when I post them how many days they've been using it, because I truly think people won't believe me if I say it's only 7 nights. I had a client who came, she was a client at my church, and she said, now honey, I'm going to try this product because it's you, and you know, nothing ever works for me, so I don't think this is going to work either, but because it's you, I'm going to try this, right? So she comes back in 7 days, and she tells me, oh, that product didn't work, honey. I told you it didn't work. And I said, oh, Liz, I can tell without even taking your pictures. We took the picture in my kitchen, the same place, same time of night, printed those pictures out. She signed on the bottom of her preferred customer form, don't ever, ever let me stop using this product. But you know what's even more awesome than that? The lady, I gave her a copy of her pictures, and you guys should do this. I gave her a copy of the pictures. You know how many preferred customers she has underneath her? For somebody who was not, this product wasn't going to work for them, she has 16 people underneath her. I mean, that's crazy to me. I'm always like, Liz, are you sure you don't want to be a brand partner because you're acting like one? You know, but she's just fine being a customer, and that's great with me too. Again, the neck area, we don't have the amount of oil glands in the neck, just like we don't in the eye. So everybody ages quickly on the back of their hands, their neck, and around their eyes. So for you to see this kind of result, again, with one product, she's got skin tightening, the texture is better, she's got more definition. Again, that's a big change for one product. This is one of my favorite pictures because, excuse me guys in the room, but all of us that are heavy chested, or even we have thinner skin and we sleep on our sides, we all get those creases, and unfortunately they last on some of us. And for you to have a result like that, again with one product, for discoloration and the appearance of the texture and those lines to be not just decreased, but they're literally almost completely gone. I mean, you can barely see, you know, the V here, but they're otherwise gone. That's huge. And I guarantee if you guys walk around with this picture in your little album that you carry with you, you're going to get a lot more people to use this product on just more than just their face. hands, like we talked about, every woman shows their age on their hands, just like their neck and around their eyes. So this is a great picture. She's got great wrinkle decreasing, and the texture on the hand is much better too. Again, my favorite is the texture portion of it. The pore size, you could actually take a microscope and you could measure the depth of the pore. That's incredible. I see this all the time on clients, just incredible changes with their pore size. This lady, I know we have this picture in the slide now, but if you guys have seen this circulate on Facebook, she even has more further pictures the longer she's used the product, and her pictures now are incredible. So again, you've got all kinds of things happening here. You've got the eye issue. Look at the difference in her wrinkles here versus here. She looks like she's had a mini eye lift. She looks like she's had just a little tuck, and again, it's one product used at night. And so now we're blessed to be able to have the day cream to synergistically use with our night cream, but these pictures are just simply users on the night cream. So what's great about this product is truly that it was an accidental discovery. When somebody tells me or asks me, oh, is this just another one of those products? It's not just another one of those products. I use this a lot when I do presentations where I live. We truly have an accidental discovery with this product. They didn't seek out to try to find an age-defying product. It was an accidental discovery. I always use this correlation. Everybody knows what Viagra is. Viagra was not sought out to find that drug for that indication. They actually were doing that testing on heart conditions for patients, and they absolutely found that it was causing another reaction, and so hence the reason we have that drug. So I always like to tell people that because they get it, they know what that drug is, and when you relate the two, it's just a no-brainer. I mean, we did not seek out, our company did not seek out to find an age-defying product, and through, revolutionary breakthrough, we found this great anti-aging product. So we're partnered with the Nerium Biotech for worldwide exclusive rights. That's phenomenal, guys. There's things going on in the biotech department that is bigger than you and I. And probably my most favorite part of all of this is the fact that 30% of our profits every quarter go back to further medicinal research. So imagine telling somebody that you're sitting down with that we have this great, anti-aging revolutionary breakthrough product, but also every sale of this, our sales of this product, 30% of those profits go back to further more research. I mean, isn't it awesome to be a part of something that works in two modalities and has two huge things going on? I just love that part of it. So what is the Nerium AD difference? Of course, we have a patented NAE8 extract. We have the antioxidant properties. Before Dallas, the clinical, aesthetic, and nursing science part of me used to truly try to pick that product apart in the ingredients and really what was making it do what it did. I knew why retinols worked. I knew what a tyrosine inhibitor was. I knew all of those things, but I just couldn't wrap my brain around what was actually making this product work. And then in Dallas, when they told us that we were not patent pending anymore, and it was the antioxidant property in it, it was the aha moment. Okay, I can go head to head. I can share this with my doctors, my everything. I just signed an age rejuvenation and age management doctor into our team last week. So I know our team in the medical professional, part of things is going to grow because she's got a practice in St. Louis with a plastic surgeon. And, truly and honestly, you guys, there's nobody who could go toe-to-toe with you about the effectiveness of the product and that the product really works. But you send them to the Nerium Biotech site, and they can get the medicinal information, and you're going to have a good, loyal brand partner in that arena of things. So just remember that. The only company that has the capability to harness the power of the oleander plant, so we own the rights from seed to seal. So isn't that awesome that we're not going to have this product that's going to be recreated? Oh, so-and-so can have this and that. I mean, that's big. That's big. I don't want to see a product that I've worked so hard to build up my business for a little knockoff on the shelf, right? Nobody wants that. Addresses multi-concerns of aging at once. the multiple concerns that it addresses, that's huge. I mean, I used to dispense a cleanser, a toner if they wanted, and I would dispense a vitamin C product. I would dispense a product that would refine the pores during the day. If they had a little bit of breakout, then I would throw in an alpha hydroxy acid, and then I would have to bring on a moisturizer and sunscreen, and we haven't even gotten to the part of the pore refining gel that they put on before they put their makeup on. I mean, you see what I'm going with this? So a lot of times people, especially spas and medical practices, they're a little threatened by the fact that it's one product that does so much, and so they're like, well, then I can't sell $700 worth of products. That's probably what you guys get a lot of, right? Well, think of it this way. You're going to have a much more loyal client when they're spending $120 on 2 products that really work, as opposed to a client that you first ticketed out the door at $500 or $700, and then they can't afford that when they come back next month, so they're buying less of the system, and they're getting much less of the results. So 2 to 5% improvement in the skin on the system of products versus 30 to 50% improvement with 2 products that is backed by real science and real results. So just kind of, keep that in your mind. This is a great little tagline that you can share with prospects. Don Smothers, CEO of the Natural Technology Incorporated, he was the formulator for over 2,000 other products for over 40 years, and he endorses the fact that out of all of the things that he has manufactured and helped develop, that he's never seen anything work as quickly or as effectively as Miriam does. And so that's a big endorsement, especially people who know who he is and also know that, let's get real. Obagi, I don't know if there's any Obagi users here. I used to be a big Obagi person, but the same person that makes Obagi is also the same formulary that is in a lot of the Avon products. Just FYI. So, hard clinical trials, hard data, that's always great for us to have as a company. Independent research done on what we already know, see, and tell people. So again, we have third-party data, and we used to have something called the Visia analysis system, and we had other kind of cameras. And you'll see this is on the nth degree of that. That is a higher tech camera that sees much more than the Visia analysis, which you guys are probably used to in this area. So again, an average of 30% reduction in the appearance of the wrinkles and discoloration over 30 years, and they actually could measure that. That's a pretty big change. Again, this is just going to show you some of the pictures and the depth of the appearance of the emergent lines, fine lines, deep lines, and wrinkles, and then what happens before and after. So you can see that there's definitely a difference. And when you can truly measure something like that, how can you argue that the product effectively really works? And the next slides are just going to be some more of the same. Pigment. You guys, I won't go into a long drawn-out thing about pigment, but we live in the Midwest. Everybody has pigment here. Everybody is either correcting it or they're trying to prevent it. And a lot of times with pigment, you'll wake up, one day and you're like, oh my gosh, my skin didn't look like this. You'll think that it just happened overnight. It's gradually happening. But what happens is, as we age and our collagen elastin breaks down, our skin and the things that we've done to it prior to, it starts to show up in the form of fine lines, wrinkles, discoloration, and pigment. So again, that goes back to my whole thing about everybody's either maintaining, preventing, or correcting. So even if somebody's young and they say, oh, I have great skin, I don't need that product. Yes, they do. So we have our daytime product now, the daytime experience, patented NAE8 extract, still within our product, just like it is in our night product. It's coupled with other properties. We have a tripeptide blend that gives the appearance of smoother, tighter, softer skin. We have the vitamin C that actually addresses the discoloration, and that's a very important component in that product. Green tea addresses the signs of aging. It also helps with inflammation in the skin, just so you guys know. And we have 4 high-functioning moisturizers. And hyaluronic acid, for those of you who are like, well, I know it's in the product, but I don't know what it does. Hyaluronic acid actually retains 100 times its natural amount of moisture. So when you use that, or you have a client who tends to be a little bit dry during this time of year, this product is really good to couple with our Nerium Night product because of it truly having the high-functioning moisturizer. But more than that, the hyaluronic acid is a high-functioning property that won't make the skin feel more oily or greasy, but it will actually help your skin retain its own natural moisture balance. So this is a big deal in the product. The 24-hour Nerium experience, now they can have that experience 24 hours a day. So how can you get the Nerium look? How can you get the product? There's obviously retail and there's preferred customer way. Everybody asks us, and you guys probably get this too, you know, how much is it wholesale? I want to buy it wholesale. I want to become a brand partner so I can get my product wholesale, right? Well, I love this company and I love the fact that we pay the same for the product as our customer does. I love that. That means we're not buying up all this inventory and trying to offload it and etc. We're all paying the same amount at the lowest cost as a preferred customer. And of course, retail is $165, meaning somebody doesn't want to commit to the auto ship each month. And I always like to tell people, why would you not want to become a preferred customer, getting it at the lowest rate that you can get it, $120 for both, but we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. Some people, they want to do the 5-day trials or 5-night trials. Some don't, but I always try to encourage somebody to truly do the 30-day money-back guarantee as a preferred customer because they have 30 days, 25 days really, to return the product and get their full 100% money back if they don't like the product. I would much rather try something for 30 days and see my results as opposed to trying something for 5 days and seeing the results. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Want to get Nerium for free? Everybody wants to get Nerium for free. So I'll give you a little tip. When I do this, I actually will have the client take the product and I'll give them the Nerium Experience flyer. If somebody's constantly asking me how much it costs, it's kind of like my red flag. I want them to experience the product, and then we'll talk about the 3 ways we can get it. Preferred customer, at the lowest cost that we all get it. Retail, you know, got to pay more because you're just going to try to buy it one time, or you can get it free. When you give them that Nerium Experience flyer, they see that little circle that says, ask me how to get this free. I love giving that when I give a trial because that person is not thinking, oh my gosh, this product is this much. Oh my gosh, it's not going to work because it's this much, right? You know, you guys all have clients that are thinking that. Or they don't even want to try it because they know how much the product is. But if they actually used it and saw the value and the correctiveness, or I guess the change in their skin that it actually gives, they might be a little bit more apt to understand that you can use less of XYZ and use this product, and you're going to get even better results. So how do you get the product free? So you have a little real results presentation, or you've already used the product and you love it so much you want to share it with your friends. You know, this is what I love. When I had the clinic, a lot of times they didn't like to share what they were doing because, well, they didn't want Sally to look better than them, and she didn't want Jane's husband to know, and da-da-da-da-da, right? Well, I love this because our clients like to share when they have the ability to get their product free. So that grows our business, and that's what we have, that ripple effect and that duplicity across the board. So it's funny because now I have my clients saying, oh, well, Sandra wants to sign up and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's great because the client can get the product for free, and then guess what? Their clients or their friends can do the same thing. So become a preferred customer, have a 3-year free party, refer 3 new preferred customers, and your next night cream is free. And guys, this 90-day promotion that we have going on right now with the night cream or the day cream free for life, you need to take every single advantage of that because it's a gift-giving time right now. So everybody's trying to get something for somebody, and who doesn't need Nerium, right? But I mean, honestly, think about a customer who has the availability to get their daytime product free for life, and then you have a 3-year free party for them, and they get their nighttime product free also. I mean, that's huge. Who else can say they get their product for free? I didn't give my products free to my clients. And if I would have said, here's your $500 or $700 worth of products, and come back in 30 days, and if your pictures aren't dramatically different, bam, we're going to give you your money back. I would never have made it in business for so long, right? Not that it wasn't good, not that my things didn't work, but I could never have offered a 30-day money-back guarantee and get the results that we're seeing here. So again, great product. So I just went over the 90-day promotion, so you guys kind of get that. And this is the thing that I think a lot of people forget about. We have all these great client before and afters, but a lot of times people forget to submit their pictures for this trip. And I don't know about you, but I think this is pretty cool. I would love for one of my clients to win this and have 3 days, 2 nights in Miami, Florida, and visit the spa, and I get to go. That would be really fun, right? So encourage your clients to submit their pictures because that will also help them to maintain as a client for 90 days so they can truly see the full effects of what Miriam is doing, because you have to be on the product for 90 days to submit your pictures. So again, that's just another way that you can show your client, look at what your results are in 90 days. And guess what? Let's go ahead and get your pictures submitted now too. Isn't that great? So live better. Obviously, that's one of my favorite portions of this. It's definitely changed my life and changed my little girl's life. It's just been life-changing. So the right industry, the right time, have you ever heard of that? Sometimes, you missed an opportunity. Don't be one of these people in the room here as a guest thinking, I was there that night, I heard that, and oh my gosh, what if I would have signed up that night? Look where I would have been today. Because this company is the right company with the right leadership, and we have the right product, and we're going places that you can only think of right now. So an anti-aging industry is the $80 billion industry in the U.S., expected to grow to $114 billion. That's huge. This is just crazy. 9 out of $10 billion relationship marketing companies are in the beauty category. So that's why you see all of these makeup counters and skincare counters, and they just seem to kind of take over the mall, really. So definitely industry benefits. I don't know about you, but the low startup cost is amazing. I think it's wonderful. A lot of times you'll hear people say, well, I could join such and such for $99. I was thinking it was like that. Guys, we get inventory when we sign up. A lot of those companies, they pay $100 or $80, I don't even know, and then they have to have several $1,000s for inventory. We don't have that. We have the Miriam Give Back program where they help us with our inventory. The harder we work, the faster we work, the more inventory is given back to us. And that is amazing. I come from a retail facet where I had to minimally have $70,000 in my account revolving for inventory that I carried in my clinics. I don't know about you guys, but I love Miriam Gives Back. And just think of it like people who sell jewelry. What happens all the time? They change seasons. Okay, we're going into winter, so now we're going to have a winter line. So we need different display pieces. We don't need any different display pieces with Miriam. We have 2 products, and we get them free. So amazing. Unlimited earning potential. Again, the sky's the limit. A lot of people say, is that one of those pyramid schemes? I hate when people say that. I didn't even know what a pyramid scheme was until I started doing this, honestly, because I've never done this kind of a thing. And when people would say that, I would be like, what do you mean a scheme? Because it's a real product and it's a real company. I didn't really get that, but now I get what they mean by that. There are other companies that may be like that, but we're not. We don't have to buy inventory to get somewhere. We can't inventory load somebody. We can't pay our way up the ranks. We have to work to get there, right? So no boss, no employees, and tremendous tax benefits. A lot of people forget all the tax benefits, and they forget all the things that we can deduct. If you have a little home office, deduct it. Your gas, your mileage, your coffee, when you're meeting your clients, etc. I purposely go and meet clients a lot in public now because I'm better. Just because I talk where I can see somebody's listening, and at the end, I'll be like, I don't know if you were interested in this. I thought you maybe overheard me and you showed some interest, so I'm going to leave this with you. There are always ways that you can build your business without being the weirdo, even though maybe sometimes I like that, but I just like to share. So the right leadership, I think we all know, it's been proven over and over that Jeff Olson, the founder of our company and CEO, He truly is a great leader, and he truly does care about his people, and he wants them to love themselves. So you've kind of heard this before, we'll love on you until you love yourself. And I think that's awesome. And the happiness movement that we have now, that's amazing. I mean, I said today, if I could give every single person one gift, it would be the gift of happiness. I kind of struggled, faith, happiness, but you know what? If you're happy, you have faith. If you're happy, you can just do so much more than when you're negative. If I would have let everything in my life, every single thing in my life deter me from where I was going or how I wanted to get there, I would have never gotten anywhere. People today, they'll say, oh my gosh, how did you make it through? Or you're so happy no matter what's going on with you. Guys, the alternative is worse. I mean, not being here, no matter what the circumstances are, even in my worst days, when I didn't know if I was going to be able to feed my girls or if I was going to be able to keep the lights on, we still had each other. We were still here. That's something to be grateful and happy for. So, again, a management team, over 150 years combined experience, record sales and growth in the first 6 months. We have record sales and growth continuing. We had the biggest month in the company this November. Guys, that's when multi-level marketing, I've heard, is at its worst. So understand, we're going places. If you were on the conference call today, Mark Smith said he's worried because we had such a big month in November. Oh my gosh, what's going to happen in December? And are we going to get all these new signs, trained and et cetera during the holiday season? So that's a good problem to have, right? Canarium Ripple, again, 30% of the profits go back to the biotechnology research. Success for Teens, that's a great program. My little girl is 10, but she is very mature. I would love to have her start doing some of this just because she's got that natural born, driven kind of thing in her. I see it. She's her mom's daughter, no doubt. Partnership with Big Brothers Big Sisters of America, that's huge. I think that's wonderful. Real Life Library, we have access to so much personal development. So for those people who need that personal development, they can sit in that back office and do personal development as much or as little as they want, and I think that's really amazing. The Nerium Gives Back program, we've already given over 10 million in free products. I mean, that's amazing. What other company can say that? I don't know of any. The luxury trips, I don't know about any of you, but I plan on being on the next one. So that's pretty cool. Get Your Edge. We have the Nerium Edge program. It's a business building tool. It's $29.95 after the first month. The first month it is free. Nerium mobile application, access to the cloud-based presentations, email and social media. We have the online personal development library, message of the month, audio CDs, and the subscription of the Success magazine. And then the digital tax deduction system. I don't know if you guys have ever played around in your back office with the deductor that we have back there. It's a phenomenal tool. So I encourage you, if you have not used that or don't know what that is, to get with your sponsor or go back in your back office and look for that because it's a great tool. Your accountants will love you for using it. Young Entrepreneurial Program, Success for All Ages. So that's for the 18 to 24-year-old. How great is it that we're empowering young adults? They could truly have generational financial legacy of wealth. Wouldn't that be awesome if your daughters, your sons, and those young entrepreneurial people don't have to struggle and they provide for generations and generations because of what they started to do in their young adulthood. Work with a company that truly has a mission, support team that helps young entrepreneurs learn and grow. Definitely we do that. Target market resources including video, social media, brochures, and flyers. And understand that that's they live in a different world than even I did. They're social media savvy to the nth degree. And so I truly think that this program is going to be explosive when it really gets going strong. So how can I get paid? Okay, you can share the experience, you can launch your brand partner kits. You can either go in at the Premier package or you can go in at the Success package. So when somebody's asking me which package, I always tell them it's a personal choice. You don't know financially what your person that you're in front of, your prospect, is going through, or what they have in their bank account or what they don't, or etc. What you can do is be truly honest about each package. And this is what I say. If you have 12 people that you can get those bottles right into their hands and grow your business quickly and faster, that's what you want to do. You want to go in at the $1,000 package. If you have a smaller outreach and you want to give those bottles to less people, 5 people, then that is a determining factor. But the biggest one, obviously, is what the person can afford. Don't ever push somebody to go into a $1,000 package if they don't have it, because that's the worst thing that you can do to somebody, because if they didn't have it to begin with and then they spent the only money they had and their business builds slower, then they're not really going to like you very much, even though it was their choice. You know what I mean? But again, they get excited, you're excited. So again, think about if it was you sitting across from you. There's benefits of going in at the $1,000 package, obviously, but what it comes down to is what the client can afford and how fast they want to get those products in however many people's hands and grow their business. How can I get paid? So Miriam gives back. You earn a free bottle of Miriam AG Night Cream by acquiring loyal brand partners and customers. So I love this. People don't understand sometimes when I'm sitting down with them. But I'm like, when you sign up your customer, when you sign up a brand partner, Miriam gives you a free bottle. And they're like, what? Miriam gives you a free bottle. So again, when you start to think about all the return that we have, it's more than just what comes in our weekly pay or our monthly pay. We have to think about all these valued products that we're getting, and then we're able to share to others and grow our business quickly. Roadmap to Lexus. Drive the Miriam experience. Who wouldn't want a Lexus? Everybody wants that, I'm sure, right? The roadmap to Lexus is simple. You start, and then you have 3 brand partners join your team, okay? So in the first 30 days, you want to try to have a group qualifying volume of 2,000. So you can have different levels. Maybe you started at 1,000 or somebody else did, but you want to try to make sure that you've got a group volume in those first 30 days of 2,000. And so you can see how you're already starting to make your income back, because you have the acquisition bonuses of what each person came in at. I'm sorry, I thought you wanted to say something. No, it's okay. And then also, with each one of those people that came on board, you get a free bottle. So you have to add that to what your return is. Roadmap to Lexus, earn your iPad. So everybody loves to earn their iPad. That's one of the first things that I try to help my new starts try to do, because it kind of gives them that, oh my gosh, I did that, so I can do this and I can do that. And it doesn't mean if you don't earn your iPad, you're not going to be successful, because guess what, guys? I didn't earn my iPad, and I'm successful. So don't think that if you don't hit those milestones that you're not going to be successful, because you will. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep persevering, okay? So to earn your iPad, you want to help the brand partners that you first brought on, those first 3, you want to help get them fast start qualified. So when you help your 3 brand partners fast start qualify and advance to director in your first 60 days, that's how you earn your iPad. Qualifying for the Lexus, okay? You want to help those 3, the 3 brand partners that just earned their iPad, you want to help them advance to senior director. So you can kind of see how the duplication of the system works. And there's different variations that you can still get there the same way. Maybe you sign 5 brand partners or whatever. But definitely, there is a roadmap to Lexus, and that's how we like to teach you, so you feel like you're in that rhythm and you know specifically what you have to do and how you have to help a person. Always remember, when you bring a brand partner into the system and bring them on board to your team, the first thing you want to know is how fast they want to move their business. Everybody's goals are not the same as your goals. My goals and my brand partner's goals may be 2 totally different things. So you want to really lock arms and help that person if they need this for a plan A income, to replace an income, or truly because they're in a bad situation and they really want this. If you have some people that come on and they're just like, I just kind of want to do this at my leisure and whatever, then you can still be supportive to them and let them know that you're there to support them, but they're maybe not going to run as hard as somebody else, and you need to devote some more time to that person who really needs to get there for a certain reason, and etc. The builder bonus, I love this part of it. This was just launched in Dallas, so fast start qualifying and earn more. The $250 builder bonus, that's what we get. So you fast start qualify, and then you have your brand partners in your organization, and you can earn once they fast start qualified, you can start earning infinity these $250 builder bonuses. That's probably one of my most favorite things. I don't know about you, but I was sitting in Dallas, and when he said retroactive, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm thinking when I got home, my check was going to be like $10,000. You know what I mean? So that wasn't how it worked. But again, yeah, I thought he meant like they were going to go back and pay me for all the people, and that wasn't how it worked. But guess what? All of those people that did, they started those legs. So as I built, I continued to get those. And so that's a pretty cool thing. So that's just in addition to the ways that we already get paid. We already have a really lucrative compensation plan. So this is an amazing addition to that. Again, this kind of just tells you how it works. And the best thing about the company is something that I opened with and started with. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter anything besides you have the will and the want and the drive to succeed. And I promise if you persevere through this, and even though you may have those humps in the road and you may have those days where you feel like everybody and their brother is telling you no, you will finally get to that one person who's like, yes, 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 yes. And then it just kind of goes like popcorn and it just rains Miriam every day for you, right? So, real people, real results. And then, of course, my favorite part of this, the reason that I started this, are the Live Better bonuses. I don't know about you, but even working for myself, earning as much as I was earning every month, I could not pay myself a Live Better bonus to this quantity and to this amount. So this is just amazing if you can get to this level and you accomplish this. It just truly tells you that we do have a real opportunity and we can all live better. Miriam first, excuse me. You can see the accolades that this company has, $100 million in its first years of annual revenue with this one product. That's big, huge. Youngest company to ever make the DSN Top 100. There's other companies that have been in the business for 50 plus years and they're in the top 10. So understand, we've only been in business now for 2 years and we were like number 80, 86 in the first year. That's crazy. That's crazy. Earned the 2013 Bravo Award, $10 million in Miriam Give Back to our brand partners and our customers. Youngest company to ever be featured in direct selling news. Youngest company to be featured in Success from Home magazine twice. And then also featured in Beautiful You magazine. So live the experience, real people, and real results, because Miriam truly is changing lives all across the country, and we have not even begun to go global yet. So, thank you.